So a lot of people have been asking about the farm pond that we've been filling in. Well, here's the farm pond. We brought right much stuff here, but not a tremendous amount. I mean, as you can see right here, a bunch of old dirt and roots and mess. Some junk that other people have dumped out, I think. But coming over here with the dozer today, there's our cinder blocks from that demo the other day. Gonna bring the dozer over here and start pushing some of this stuff off into the pond. I'm gonna take the 160 and finish going around it and clearing those trees off and burying them down there in it. So main goal is to get this pushed off where we will have room to dump more. So to the new people that don't know what I'm doing here, last year the farmer over here wanted to just fill in this old irrigation hole. It's kind of an eyesore and about a loss of a little over, probably about a half acre here or so. Didn't care, just dirt, roots, junk, concrete, whatever it took to fill this in so that it's a lot easier to maintain, because right now there's a hole sitting out here in the meadow strip of his field, and as you can tell it's just overgrown with trees, and the pond's only like 2 feet deep. Well, it was about 4 or 5, but I dug a ditch through there to drain it, and just wants to push all this stuff in there, and if we ever have dirt left over on the job, we just bring it here and dump it in there. So we've got a bunch of old dirt and topsoil and roots. Tim's over here with the dozer now, pushing that off in there, and then we'll cover it up with dirt. Maybe it'll get good enough where they can farm over it, but regardless, it'll be a step in the right direction as far as easier to maintain. So that's what I'm doing here. To be able to get more room around it, I'm running around grabbing these little trees and just shoving them down in there. This will actually kind of help, since it's going to be about 5 foot below ground, bridge across the mud that's in there. So when we do bring dirt in, it won't sink so bad. That kind of makes sense. It's kind of like building a mat base, and they don't really deep farm here, so they don't really run a chisel plow or anything, so they will never get into this mess. They pretty much do the no-till around here now as far as the soybeans and wheat. Today, and they're calling for more rain again tomorrow. All night tonight, like an inch tomorrow. And then, let's see, what's today? Tuesday. I don't know what we got planned for tomorrow. But Friday, we are pumping concrete for the pipe over at that big distribution center. They are bringing the concrete pump, and we've got concrete coming to a flowable fill to fill that lower pipe completely full, so that if it finishes rusting out and collapsing, it won't settle or anything, and that will be abandoned after that. And I know a couple people asked me about the job where the 220 is, that big pond in a valley. I got everything cleared and burned, and now the owner wants to wait till like June or July. It's like a big getaway for them, and they do a lot of, I guess, turkey season's coming in, and they want to do a bunch of hunting up there and don't want the project going on in the middle of that. So we're actually going to pull off that job. Luckily, all we got is the 220 up there, so we'll take that to another job by the airport. I've got, forgot what size pipe it is, 18 inch or something, concrete pipe. whoever installed it laid it backwards. So all of the bells are facing downhill. So every time it rains, the water flows through there and flows out the joints and has caused sinkholes. So we are going in there and digging all that up and spinning it around 180 degrees and laying it back in the ground. So that should be an interesting little project. I've never really had to dig up pipe that was laid backwards before. So we shall see how that goes. I'm sitting on a stump. Did I miss a stump? No, I missed a sapling. No. Right here though. And what else have we got? We ordered some new mats. Actually, John was going to go get them this morning, so they'll unload those at my house. What else? We got a bunch of dredging jobs coming up, so you'll have plenty of mud digging to see in the near few months. So hopefully everything will stay up. I know a lot of my friends that do a lot of work for builders are saying they've pretty much halted all new construction, and they want to finish up the projects they got started and kind of assess things from there. So hopefully it's not too bad of a sign of everything's slowing down. Luckily, everything we have planned has been in the works for months to a year now, so we should be good to go to still do those projects. All the funds are there. And this section is clear. See kind of how I made a mat there, and then Tim's taking that dirt right there with the dozer and just pushing it back up there to kind of, I want to fill from the head section back down this way. That way it doesn't trap any water up there. 10-4. Wonder why there's like old 7-Up bottles that are full down here. Somebody's moonshine. By hiding it down here. And chunk. Splash. Alright, well that's that ditch I dug to drain all the water out. I'm gonna jump over that and clear off that section and then go back up the other side. Shouldn't take too long to do this. What did I hit? Did I miss a stump? Let's see what I forgot about when I was digging that ditch. Bucket hit something. Oh, big stump right here. You want to make a big splash? Everybody wants to make a big splash. Here we go. Ah, split in half. I splashed Tim. I'll do it again. See if I can get him wet this time. Gotcha. Oh, we gotta have fun at work. Alrighty. Let me head over here to the other side. Just pushing all that cinder block down in there. That way, told them to kind of push the nasty stuff in there first. That way, the kind of covered up a little bit better with the cleaner dirt. I think that was old beaver dam or something. It's kind of weird. It was just a big old pile of sticks. What do you think this? About 4 or 5 foot. That's what's deceiving. You know, it doesn't look like it take that much dirt. Well, you gotta, you know, your eyes are playing tricks with you because you see the level of the water and think that, you know, you don't need a whole lot of dirt. Well, there's really 4 foot of water there that's got to be filled in before you even get to the level it's at now. All this will be filled in, and never realized there was a pond here. Until they develop this one day. Oh, and they root around and say, oh my God, what have they done? It happens. It happens quite often. You never know what you're going to get into when you develop some old farmland. Trees around here when they logged all that in the back there 2 or 3 years ago. They cut these, and all this is the mess that's grown back since off of those stumps. It's already starting to look better. That dirt pushed over it. It'll just take mat all this stuff down and forget all about it. Stump like this, it'll come up out of the ground. I try to throw it out there and it'll kind of sink all those tops down in the ground, mud and water. I don't need to shake the dirt off of them. Just kind of chunk it out there, push it down. Big rain, there's, you know, water still flows through here. That way we don't float up and clog up the little ditch over here. Alright, I'm gonna clear some more and we'll get this wrapped up here soon. So I got all the trees around here cleared and pushed down in here. I didn't realize this thing was still as deep as it was, you know. With all the trees and then, you know, they're floating. But it's still like 8 feet deep there. According to the water ring there on the boom, there's a deep spot right there. So He's going to finish spreading some of that out. There's a little bit of a low spot up there. Fill that in, and we are pretty well done. Probably got room for at least probably another 100 truckloads here. Alrighty, well, ready to haul dirt whenever we get dirt to dump here. It's how we keep everything so clean. And looky here. Let me put the brush up. Well, we washed the 160, the dozer, and the work truck. John went and got some new mats. I'm gonna take those back to my house. This is the old trailer. So we got 2 sets, which is 8 new mats. They are 8 inches thick, 4 foot wide, and supposed to be 18 foot long. Those look like 16s. No, they might be 18. And we have them put an extra set of bolts in each end, because normally it just comes with 4, and we have them put 2 more on, one on each end, so that when you're prying these things out of the mud, they tend to last a little bit longer. So should be ready for some dredging jobs coming up. And we got a clean 160, a dozer, and the work truck. We'll probably go get the off-road truck and drive it back to my house and wash it later this week, while everything else going to other projects. Nice and clean. Not too bad for original paint. That's been touched up a time. Those are shined up pretty good too. Now we're going to put the tire back on the Kubota. It went flat. It doesn't hardly ever get used anymore. And it's missing a stud. Wonder how long that's been missing for. According to the rim, it hadn't been on there in quite a while. I don't know. Let's see if she'll start up. We gotta lift the jack up a little bit.
Jack.
A little colony. Gotta let her preheat. She's never liked the cold or just sitting in general. How many hours? It's a 2000 model. It's got 826 hours on it. Those 2 horses had to go cut off. And the little tractor lives again. Probably need to get another stud for that, but you know, if 5 won't hold it, 6 never will. So let's go see what she'll do. Get old Betsy fired up here. Didn't run long enough to heat up. She likes her glow plugs. Power. I believe she could use a little bath. We'll put her in medium for grading. I didn't put it in medium. There we go. We'll do a little box blading action here while we idle around. Well, the wheel didn't fall off, so that's a good sign. enough fine grading for today.
Get them roughed in. I don't know why the pipeline needs a 950.
I have no idea. Probably because they were carrying 4 at one time.
Overrated.
It's fine. Got the haul truck started up. I'll let the bed down. It's been sitting over here where the 250 was, where we finished cleaning up this, or doing that building pad. It's the water coming off the bed. It's close to my house, just a couple miles. I'm going to drive it back to my house so we can clean it off. They come and got the 250 today. It was sitting right there, and took it to a pipe job we got to do. No, take that back. 250 went to a job I'm going to start tomorrow. Some more cleanup on a farm, and then it's going to a pipe job, and this is going to my house, and then this will, this is going somewhere. There's too much to keep track of. We will be busy though, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the road. Just a little quiet drive through the country with my flashers on. At least there's no traffic. A little bumpy though. It's not a smooth ride going 35 miles an hour in this. Pothole. Up. Be home shortly. Got the Mini tied down. Now we're gonna get the truck back. We're gonna go get the skid steer. That's gonna get a bath. That's why I brought that home. She's a little muddy. Let's roll. All loaded up, ready for tomorrow. We got the skid steer, the Mini, and the 250 is already there. One wash dozer and one washed 160.